ever pondered over the perfect way to prepare Wagyu beef? Let's embark on a culinary journey to Japan, the homeland of this exquisite meat, revered globally for its unique flavor and texture. Wagyu, a term meaning Japanese cow, has an allure that captivates the taste buds of food connoisseurs everywhere. Not just any beef, it's a culinary gem, celebrated for its luxurious marbling and the lush, buttery flavor that it imparts. The beauty of Wagyu lies in its intense marbling, or the high percentage of intramuscular fat, an attribute that sets this meat apart from others. This fat slowly melts into the meat during the cooking process, enhancing its tenderness to a whole new level and infusing it with flavors that are complex yet subtly balanced. So you may wonder, what does it take to unlock this symphony of flavors, this tantalizing deliciousness that Wagyu promises? It all begins with the right preparation. The first step is to take your Wagyu out of the refrigerator at least half an hour before you plan to cook it. This crucial step ensures that the meat reaches room temperature, a condition that guarantees even cooking, which is pivotal to preserving the meat's quality and taste. While you're waiting for the meat to warm, assemble your other ingredients. You'll need minimal seasoning, just some sea salt and freshly ground black pepper to accentuate the meat's natural flavors, and a high-quality neutral oil like grapeseed that doesn't interfere with the Wagyu's distinctive taste. Remember, when it comes to Wagyu, less is more. The focus is on the beef itself, a culinary masterpiece that demands the spotlight with minimal interference from additional flavors. So remember, the star of the show here is the Wagyu, so keep additional flavors to a minimum. Once the beef is warmed up, it's a signal to start the next step in your culinary journey. It is now time to ignite the stove and preheat your cooking pan. You need to ensure that the pan you're going to use is a sturdy one, built to withstand high temperatures and distribute heat evenly. The ideal choice would be a heavy-duty skillet. If available, a cast skillet is the best option. The reason being that cast iron skillets retain and distribute heat efficiently, giving your Wagyu beef the perfect sear. Now place this chosen skillet on the stove and crank up the heat to medium-high. Let the skillet heat thoroughly until it is sizzling hot, emanating a warmth that is palpable. This may take a few minutes, but patience is key here. The ideal temperature to cook Wagyu beef is crucial, and it lies in the quick sear that the sizzling hot skillet will provide. This technique is what helps in maintaining the beef's inherent juices and enhancing its rich flavors. Following this, you'll now proceed to season your beef in a way that'll coax the best flavors out of it. Be rather generous with the seasoning. Reach out for the sea salt and sprinkle it liberally over the Wagyu beef. The function of the salt is twofold. It draws out the succulent juices from the beef, forming a natural crust. But it also intensifies the inherent beefy flavor of the Wagyu. Next, introduce black pepper into the mix. The pepper brings a contrasting element to the dance of flavors happening on your beef, providing a slight kick that complements the richness of the Wagyu. Once yours has reached the right temperature, pour a dash of oil carefully into it. Then, with great gentleness, place your seasoned Wagyu onto the hot pan. It is here we encounter the most crucial part of the cooking process. Once the beef is in the pan, resist the temptation to move it around. Allow the beef to sear peacefully, undisturbed, for a set time of about 2 to 3 minutes on each side. This will give it a beautiful, golden brown, caramelized crust that is both pleasing to the eyes and the taste buds. When the time is up, reach out for your tongs or a spatula and flip the beef with a deft hand. Repeat the searing process on the other side, adding another layer of caramelized goodness to your beef. Once the time's up, flip the beef with tongs or a spatula. Repeat the process on the other side. After both sides have been seared, reduce the heat to a mild low. This creates an optimal environment for the Wagyu beef to continue cooking slowly. This additional cooking step should take approximately 1 to 2 minutes. The duration may vary slightly depending on your personal preference for how well cooked you like your beef. It's important to note that a medium rare finish is generally recommended by culinary experts worldwide. This level of cooking allows you to taste the Wagyu's exceptional texture and distinctive flavor at its best. Once this step is complete, it's time to remove the beef from the pan. It won't be served immediately though. It's essential to let it rest for a while. This resting period, usually a few minutes, is a crucial part of the process. During this time, the juices that have been released during cooking get the chance to redistribute evenly throughout the beef. This redistribution ensures that every bite you take will be packed with juiciness and flavors. After this, the next step is to slice the beef. It's to cut it against the grain to maintain its tenderness. Following these steps, you should have a plate of perfectly cooked, luxurious Wagyu beef. In conclusion, the critical stages in the culinary journey of cooking Wagyu beef are as follows: bringing the meat to an ambient room temperature, seasoning it with a generous hand, searing it on a hot pan without moving it excessively, and allowing it rest before you slice it. The beauty of Wagyu is in its simplicity. The beef itself brings such a strong, robust, and rich taste to the table, you won't need much else to enhance it. Its flavors stand majestically on their own. So take your time, follow these steps, and above all, enjoy the process. Happy cooking!